You can have everything in life, but if you don't have health, you don't have anything. Because health is important in life. There are people who take care of themselves by running in order to be healthy, while others don't care about it. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to outline the benefits of running on a daily basis. First of all, Adrian Harlan is a member of the PR training program. He provides us important information because he shared with us how we can avoid stress in our life. According to this person, running brought to his life health and happiness. This is a quote. Running made me healthier and happier. Nothing bored or stressed like a nice 5-mile run. I have also found that it helped my confidence in other areas of life. When the going gets low, I just tell myself, you can handle a 26-mile ride, you can definitely handle this. This person discovered that running helped him to escape from stress. Also, running helped him to trust in himself because in the actual he has running in 2 marathons. Because in the past this man thought that he couldn't run many miles, but in fact he did. He achieved his goal because in the present he has running in 2 marathons. Ladies and gentlemen, as new runners, we can start running like 1 mile, 5, 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't matter the time of the mile, but the main point here is to start running in order to prevent health diseases in future. Second, according to the article, Running for New Life, a study in Sydney, using running as a good exercise to maintain people in good physical condition. She is sharing with us her testimony because in the past, she tried to have a baby, but she couldn't. She tried twice, but she lost the fetus, the babies in the past because she had too much stress in her life. So she was worried and desperate due to her problem. One of her friends advised her to running because maybe that would help her to relax. In fact, she followed her friend's advice and she joined to a running group. A couple months later, she resulted pregnant again, but at this time she could retain the fetus in her uterus. This means because in the past that lady had too much stress in her life. As we noticed, ladies and gentlemen, stress can affect our lives in many ways. But now we know that running can decrease stress in our lives. Like Sydney did. She finally became a mother for the first time. As we see, this lady here, she's worried and desperate, and the other side, after running, she's happy, you know. And also the baby is growing up healthy. So that's amazing how running can make this. Thanks to running, this lady could have the baby. That's amazing, no? Okay. Third, Dr. Paul T. Williams in the article, The National Runner Health Study, he provides us a statistic on how running prevents many diseases. He compared runners and non-runners. He discovered that runners were healthier than non-runners. He made this research in the life science in Lawrence Laboratory. He said running can prevent diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, cigarette smoking, or premature heart disease. Ladies and gentlemen, this means that if we have members in our family with history of premature heart disease, it is another reason to take in consideration that running is a good exercise for us in order to avoid health problems in future. Also, if people who smoke, running could help them to avoid lung cancer because running can remove the smoke from lungs. Because when we run, we breathe deep and we remove all the toxin and the smoke that the smoker has inside. In addition, if someone or you is suffering with hypertension, running is the best exercise in order to avoid heart attack because hypertension is a blood pressure. So running can decrease the blood pressure in our body. As we see, these people, they are runners. So as we see the bottom, those people are not runners. You know, they're out of shape. As Dr. Paul said, they are at risk of suffering many diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. You see this who are you? This is like 20 people and then other shape people. So you decided. Let's start running now. Okay. Also, Dr. Paul suggests that people who keep their HDL cholesterol level greater than 60 milligrams. HDL means good cholesterol in order to be in good health. On the other hand, people who keep their HDL less than 40 milligrams per deciliter is not good because they are in risk of suffering heart attack. You see, those people they are in risk of suffering heart attack on the way. Okay. In conclusion, I would like to encourage people that running is the best exercise for them, as Adrian and Sydney, who shared with us the benefits that running brought to their life. Also, following the recommendation that Dr. Paul shared to us, we can prevent many diseases in order to our life. But the key here, guys, is start running now. I mean, we can live longer and healthy. So that was my presentation. I hope you like it. But the most important here, maybe you learn something, the important that one is. Thank you.
6:26. And you look so little. I know, I'm picturing that.
All right, Samantha, what did you think?
Well, I thought towards the beginning that you were kind of reading off your note cards a lot, but I guess towards the end when you started having the visuals, you started to kind of pry away from the note cards and speak to us a little bit more. And I noticed that you kind of run a little short on your time, so maybe you could like slow down a little bit more because that was actually kind of like a lot of information to kind of go through. And I liked the facts. I liked a lot of the facts that you told us, especially about like the baby and then like how it could help prevent lung cancer for smokers. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how it prevents lung cancer from smokers, probably because if you start running, you can't keep smoking. You know, I guess that's maybe the main issue that's going on there. The health aphorism at the beginning is an attention device is okay. Your topic's very clear. You have a very good thesis statement. I did not hear really any preview of what the content was. It seemed like you just went right into the first point that you had. And the points as they're being presented, they don't seem particularly distinct. They're focused mainly around the examples that you have. Instead of the examples illustrating some point, they become the structure of the speech itself. And I thought that that was a little bit problematic. I did like, as you went along, that you did integrate some more health information into the presentation. The one example about the woman running, I know that she didn't get pregnant because she was running, but the question then becomes, is there some reason to believe that it was stress related and that the running is what relieved her stress and allowed her to conceive and carry to term? That I think we need a little bit more information on. It's an interesting illustration of, at least somebody's got this idea that it's connected. I don't know how scientifically it is valid, but it does create interest in the speech, and I like that. The visuals, most of them don't explain anything about running. They just make it interesting and help organize a little bit some of the ideas that you're talking about. I'd agree about the delivery issues also. You have a tendency to look down a lot. You're reading most of the time. At the end, it was a little bit better. You got out of it a little bit more when you were engaged with the visual, but you want to be that way from the beginning of the speech. That'd be a lot better. All right, I'm sorry that we can't continue to hear more.